Today is a video that I've been meaning to make for the last week or so. I asked on Instagram and YouTube, name me some Brisbane artists I haven't heard of. We all know Nerve, we all know Lissy, we all know Knox. Like, there's some amazing, amazing artists coming out of Queensland. And I kind of wanted to just shine a little bit of light on some that you may have not heard of. And some of you may know the ones in the video and you may not know any at all. So, yeah, let me know how many you knew out of the list that we're going to drop today.
Say I'm overread, but I don't sleep. Still got clean ticks on my cold feet.
Jeswa. A very, very dope artist that can bring a lot of different flavors to the table. I had the pleasure of meeting them in Sydney a couple months ago, I want to say. Really good vibes, real honest peoples, and yeah, a lot of love to show, man. Yeah, just as I said, just some really creative shit, you know what I mean? Just full stop, just like, yo, I like that, that's different, you know? So I really respect the hustle that Jeswa's on right now, and also someone that I probably should tap into more often. I will be now going forward, but yeah, you know, when you just like an artist but you've figured out that you've never actually sat down and really gone through their catalog properly. So this is my prompt to now do so.
Don't wanna tell me how it is. Yeah, that's it. That's some real shit. Trying to make my name real big.
You know what I like? I like the way that it's sitting in the pocket. You know, like in between those bouncy 808s and then just like spitting your bar and then allowing it to breathe. It's just, yeah, really nice pockets, really nice spacing, and just great pacing throughout this track. This track's called Waves. Yeah, I quite like this one. Guess what? Dope artist. Go check them out.
See that growing sucks. I don't know, I don't care, I don't give a fuck.
Here we have Talakai. Now, so many of you are going to be like, Chaz, I know who Talakai is, but you know what? I feel like I need to scream his name even louder because I feel like even more people should be checking him out. Talakai is just real dope peoples, and if you know his journey and know his story, he has contributed massively to where the scene is at now. You know, again, I'm not saying solo and single-handedly, but he's definitely been a part of some big movements, collab with some of the biggest artists across the country, and just, yeah, man, just really dope guy as well. Just, yeah, I got a lot of love for Talakai and the team that he's around on a very, very regular basis.
Back where I am from, I sit and wonder where I be, but struck with an iron's heart.
Yeah, back where I am from. So he's really from Newcastle, but he's living in Brisbane at the moment. So that's why I'm using it as an excuse to throw him in this list. And if we do a Newcastle episode, you know, guess what? I'll probably cheat and throw him in there as well. But yeah, like this is something a lot slower, more mellow from him. But Talakai is also another artist who's very, very versatile, can bring so many different flavors to the table. I've heard some of his upcoming music that he's going to be putting out, and just there's just a level of consistency with him that he's just always bringing something creative to the table. That's something I've got to give to Brisbane as a whole. You man are pretty creative overall. And yeah, Talakai is one to definitely epitomize that. That's a great word. I feel like using it today. Word of the day. But nah, Tala, big love for him, and yeah, man, definitely deserves a very honourable mention.
More belief is all I need. Draw my dreams to chalk and streets.
Number 3 on the list is going to go to Mesk. Mesk is been around, also another one who's been around for a very long time and has evolved a lot over the years. Used to be a part of a group called Syntax Junkies, and he stood out for me within that group of people because he just has this really unorthodox way of doing things, and especially in terms of his delivery, his tone, even the lyrics. Like, he comes up with some mad things, and now being a solo artist, to my knowledge, he has kind of continued that and has kind of elevated that weirdness, and I say that in the right way, that weirdness to just another level, to just be even more so himself, like Mesk doing Mesk things. You know, it's just, yeah, I really like what Mesk does. And yeah, when I say awkward and weird, I mean that in like the best way possible, that there is no one else like him.
Yeah, the light is beaming, so I find a reason and I fight the demons. They won, made up, but I get it made us. These waves always
see how much character and charisma he has in his tone. Like, it's not monotone rap just at one level the whole way through. Like, his voice is going through that roller coaster effect, ups, downs, high, lows, twists and turns, and he's doing that all within just voice inflections, all within sliding notes within his rap. Just like really, really cool stuff that, again, he might not even be very conscious of. He might just be doing him, but to me as a listener, it just really perks up my ears and makes me go, yo, why is this so different? And to try and dissect that is a mission in its own right.
Who put the gas on a block like we? She said she want a real one like me.
4 on our list is KZ the Bandit. KZ is someone who has done a couple mix of genres. I primarily know him for drill. But here, you know, he's on this 2000s gangster rap vibe, the 50 Cent vibe, as I'll call it, which we've seen a slight rise in popularity in this style of beat recently. I'm all for it. And yeah, KZ just bringing his take on this kind of subgenre. You know, you got the bad boy energy, you've got the slick bars, you've got the bold, unapologetic confidence. Like, yeah, this brother's really trying to make waves, and I really respect his hustle. Like, he's one that's, yeah, just slowly climbing and just building his base up, and yeah, someone to definitely keep an eye on.
What you want, what you need, come and holler at me. Tell me what you want. I've been on the grind, still check.
See, that transition between the melodic chorus straight into the rap is nice to have a bit of both. And again, his vocals are not out of this world. Let's have it very clear, but nor was 50's, you know? And to be able to have a plausible, catchy hook to then go into your bars and have your verses slap real hard, it's the best of both worlds. So I hope he continues mixing in that down the lane. Again, I don't expect him to start doing some Adele shit, but I think that versatility that you can bring to the table opens up a lot of doors. So, yeah, man, interesting to see where this brother goes from here.
They took one look and said it couldn't be done. Overlooked me and mistook me for a rookie or something.
Number 5 is JK47. Again, another name that plenty of you will know, and so many more that don't, that really need to. JK is one of the most important artists in this country for the message that he's bringing across and what he is capable of doing. I just need more people to tap into him, because he made one of my favorite albums of 2021 called Made for This. Some beautiful tracks, and talking about the trials and the tribulations of being someone of a First Nations background, you know? This brother just, yeah, he does so much, man. So much. And it's been a minute since he's dropped music, but I fully believe that he'll be cooking to do something. And I know he's doing a lot of things outside of music, to my knowledge. Part of the ECB crew, which are just amazing people. Really want to meet them in person one day and kick it with them, because they know good people that can vouch for them. So I trust it, you know? I trust the process. I trust just everything about what this brother's doing. I will scream very loudly about JK, because he is such a talented artist.
Then I'm back at it. I ain't never snatched a rabbit out of hat, but when I'm rapping on the track, this shit is magic.
Listen, like, even when you look at that, right? He's spitting real lyrics, real knowledge, real emotions, real life, right? But he's doing it in a way that's, from a technical standpoint, really cold, really good. Like, again, JK can really rap, and then there's substance behind that rap, and that's why it's so impressive to me, you know? Again, the kind of music that you might not always jump to listen to first, but when you do take the time out of your day to listen to it, you should be able to appreciate the talent and the effort that is put into it, because it's there in abundance each and every time with JK. This brother just, yeah, delivers it each and every time.
Hey, I was down up in the dirt. Every day felt like a curse.
Next one on our list is Sauce. I met this brother through John Baxter. I was there on the shoot for one of his videos with another Brisbane artist, actually, featuring Prudence, called No Scrubs. And yeah, we kicked it there at the shoot and whatnot. And yeah, real cool peoples. This is his solo track here called Work. And he is an artist that brings this bold, unapologetic gangster kind of energy, got a real deep cadence that obviously makes his voice just stand out off the bat. But despite having a deep voice, isn't monotone, has a lot of energy within that. Yeah, someone to definitely keep your eye on, because I really do think he's going to grow as time goes on.
No time to fake this shit up in the studio, cooking that tasty shit. Don't chase a crazy bitch, that shit don't make you rich.
You can hear just this bounce that he creates, this, you know what I mean? Like, and again, maybe US kind of inspired, but he definitely knows how to ride a beat and just bounce in the pocket of that, you know, bounce between those 808s, those kicks, those snares. Just, yeah. His foundations are definitely on point, in my opinion. So yeah, keep an eye out for Sauce.
Get up out the way! Get up! Get up! Get up out the way!
This is Say True God. Most people will know him probably for other tracks or other features. This is the last single I believe he dropped, called Underdog, which has a very, very different energy to what he normally brings to the table. Like, this is very high energy. Very, very high energy. Say True God is a really nice lyricist, man. He knows how to create punchlines and be slick with his words and whatnot. Someone who I think is incredibly talented, just needs to find the right lane or the right style for himself. And what I mean by that is he stands out. Now, how do we quadruple down on that to really elevate himself further, you know? And I think that will just come naturally within time. I really think Say True God is a really talented MC and rapper, and I want to see him continue to improve over time, because he's already at an incredibly high level, in my opinion. Yeah, this brother's also worked with some of the best people in the game, and yeah, it's only a matter of time before he continues to work with even more of those type of people.
They sleeping on the kid, can't do what we already did. Straight at the zoo like I'm Tim. Let's play.
Listen, man, it's just straight bars, man. Really cool. Again, similar to what I was saying about Mess, cool inflections within his voice. He has a really nice, playful delivery. Yeah, can do both the staunch stuff, but can also do the kind of more thoughtful and kind of more vulnerable stuff. I mean, this lane here is just that straight G'd up, raw energy, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's something that is a strength of his. He can play into different emotions and different angles within his music. He's not just one directional. So when I say I hope he finds his lane, I hope that he can continue to do that and just elevate that further and just amplify the minerals that he's already got.
Yeah, hey yo, who's that? Is that ugly fella scrub only selling CDs cause I suck to sell a bud?
And last one of today is going to be Scrub. I will continue to also scream about this brother. Why? Because I honestly love what he does. He had my favorite project of last year with the Gummo mixtape, this being one of the lead singles from it, Solomon. Just Scrub is so good, man. And I keep saying, like, he's so underexposed, underappreciated, underrated even. Just Scrub is very, 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 very good. And I will, yeah, I'm gonna sound like I'm repeating myself, but just, man, he's so good.
Nah, I'm just fucking with y'all. Or am I? Big bad boy, I ain't even got a bedtime.
He's so playful in his lyrics, you know. And this is the thing about Scrub, similar to what I was saying about Say True God. Scrub can do the playful, funny shit because that's just him as a character. But then he can also do some of the most vulnerable storytelling and some of the most heartfelt, emotional breakdowns of his own character. And that's also something that he lives with. And he can do both of them better than most people can do hype shit. And he can do the vulnerable stuff better than most people can do that. Like, you know, he just has the best of both worlds under his belt. If you haven't gone and checked out Scrub, go check out the Gummo mixtape. Just go check out anything of his, because he's one of them. He's very, very consistent, very, very rarely has ever missed, in my opinion. And despite doing slightly different things, has always kept in that boom bap lane pretty much his whole career. And you know, yeah, he does it very fucking well. Full stop. A artist from Brisbane. that I've shouted out, and there are so many more talented artists from there as well. Obviously, there's many bigger ones that you would expect. I've already mentioned the Nerves, the Lissies, the Knocks. You know, you know these guys already. But I thought I would just shout out some that you might not know. So out of the 8 that I've showcased today, how many do you know already? And how many are you going to check out? Do you have a favorite out of this list? And feel free to shout out many more people in the comment section below. It's always nice for me to discover people. It's always nice for me to kind of keep people's names on my radar. So, yeah, I appreciate everyone who engaged in the YouTube post and the Instagram post to shout out some people. And if you're not from Brisbane, I will be periodically doing these kind of videos. So wait until I shout out the next area or a next city or whatever it is, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, shout out to Brisbane, shout out to the BNE crew. Yeah, much love to everyone that was shouted out in this video, and much love to anyone who's watched this far into the video. I appreciate you. Lying on my bedroom floor, turning 21, and only 17 years old. Maybe I just haven't grown up yet.